Hello, thank you so much for clicking on my channel, and as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is you're watching this video. Thank you so much for joining me. So this is going to be a Thanksgiving inspired makeup tutorial. However, I do realize that this is going to go up after Thanksgiving, so that was really poor planning on my behalf. But if you do enjoy the look that I'm wearing on my face right now, then please keep watching and I'll show you how to get the look for yourself. It's super simple, super easy, probably one of the fastest looks I've created in a long time. So thank you so much for watching, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with this Thanksgiving look. Yay! I haven't even drank my coffee yet. I'm already really excited. So as usual, I'm going to start with my eyeballs. I'm going to go ahead and prep with my Laura Mercier. What is this? The Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Concealer. And I'm not prepping with this for any particular reason other than it was in front of my face. So yeah, that's the way that's going. So that is done. Ooh, I didn't. Why do I keep starting videos without like prepping anything? I'm having issues. Okay. So I'm just gonna pat this in with this Amazon generic Artiste brush. I'm going to do as a second step to kind of prep the eyelids and just kind of use this as a base transition shade, but I'm going to use it all over my lid, is I'm going to take Central Perk from ColourPop. It is one of their super shock shadows. So these all have kind of a, what's the right word, like a creamy consistency. Anyway, they're pretty awesome, and they work really well as a base because they really, I feel like they really make your shadows stay all day. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna do this. Then I'm gonna take a brush and blend it out for a nicer blend into the crease area, you know? Go ahead and I'm just gonna take a fluffy-ish brush. Here we go. I'm gonna take this fluffy brush. This is the Morphe something or other. It's just a fluffy blending brush. So I'm just going to take this. I'm not going to put any product on it. It looks like it had a neutral brown on it before, which is basically what I want anyway. And I'm just going to fluff out the edges and basically smoke out that crease on my eye to make it all start blending seamlessly. So that is done. That's step one. And now I'm going to go into this Huda Beauty Warm Browns Obsession palette. And I'm just going to take the same blending brush and I'm going to go into this orange shade right here. Just going to tap that on the edges here. Just going to press that in. And then I'm going to start fluffing it into that crease. Just press it in and then fluff it into the crease. And I'm kind of just going windshield wiper motions really lightly back and forth along that crease after I fluffed out a little bit. Press, 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 press. Fluff along the crease, back and forth.
And in twirly motions, back and forth, and twirlies, and then very lightly back and forth. Somehow I got glitter on my eyelid, and I honestly don't know where that came from.
Okay, I like that. So now, I did say this was going to be a simple Thanksgiving look, so there's not going to be 1,000 steps. So now I'm going to go right into it. Tragic Fashion. I'm going to grab Tragic Fashion from Morphe. It's just a pressed pigment. Taking that on my finger again, and I'm just going to press that in the middle. Just right there. I feel like this is such a beautiful mustard, shiny color. Perfect for summer and perfect for fall. Now I'm gonna go into this, what is this? Bright Duo Baked Eyeshadow Ombre from Kiko Milan. This is one I got in Rome a while ago, and it just is such a pretty shimmer. Like, do you guys see that? So pretty, right? So I'm just gonna kind of pop that in the center. I feel like this is the type of shimmer that just like jumps when the light catches, you know? And who doesn't love a jumpy shimmer? There that is. Okay, so the shadows are basically done. You know what I do. I'm gonna finish my face and then go back and do the final touches on the eyeballs, just because I feel like it. I'm gonna go into my Hourglass foundation. Do you see this disaster? But I'm determined. I'm gonna scrape every last ounce out of this thing, because it's a $45 foundation, which isn't outrageous. It's just definitely on the higher end of what I like to pay, because I know some foundations that are less expensive and beautiful, but to be honest, I love this foundation. I am just gonna pick this up with the back of my nail because no one is using this but me. So I can be as disgusting as I want with it. Oh my god. Eee! Alright. Sorry if that was really gross to watch, but it's done. Donezo. I'm gonna go and take my Makeup Shack T40 brush, and I'm just gonna blend this into my skin. Ooh, I think I actually grabbed too much. I forget how full coverage this foundation is. So what's your guys' holiday tradition? Forever and ever and ever, sometimes we'll do it on the night before Thanksgiving, sometimes we'll do it on Christmas Day, but it's one or the other. And we do it quite frequently, is we just like to go see a good movie. So we're watching it later, that way my older siblings that have children can get them to bed, get someone to watch them while they're asleep. That sounds creepy, but you know what I mean. Well, we're all at the theaters. So yeah. Last year they got to enjoy by seeing Coco. This year they get to be asleep while we have a little adult movie night. Wow, this is thick. All good, whatever, no big. So I'm gonna go with little pencil eyeliner. I'm just gonna use the Swerve liner from ColourPop. Just gonna line the top. Taking a little smudger brush, I'm just gonna go ahead and smudge this line to make it look smoother. The one thing I will say about this foundation, even though I really did cake it on much more than anticipated, is that when you put enough of it on, if I had to leave right here, right now, and walk out the door, I wouldn't feel like my dark circles were showing through. I would feel like my skin is plenty covered. So it does give you a lot of coverage to the point where you really don't necessarily need concealer and a bunch of other steps if you just want a really clean looking canvas. However, I really did put too much, so I'll throw that out there as well. I do realize that. On that note, I'm going to go back in with the Flawless Fusion, and I'm just going to add a teeny bit just to brighten up, so that way I'm not so flat, just one color. I do want to bring, like, you know, lightness, darkness. Anyway, I look too flat is I guess what I'm saying. Got a little bit more brightness underneath the eyes. Let's Let's bronze a little. So I'm going to go into the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil in medium. Is this? Yeah, in medium. Swirling that on my Real Techniques brush. I'm just doing a really light contour where it's not like a harsh contour. Just to bronze up my face just a little. Bring some dimension back into it. And if you ever feel like you go too harsh, just take your foundation brush and just blend out the edges that you feel got too harsh on you. That's it. And then it comes out with a really clean blend. You know what I mean? Don't put more foundation on it, just, you know what I mean. A little brush, dip it in that same bronzer and go for my nose. This clearly had product on it already as well, so no big deal. I kind of knew that. And what you note, so I just went back with my same foundation brush and I'm just gonna pat this nose contour in place. Trying not to spread it anywhere, trying just to pat it in place. I'm not going to powder tonight. I just don't feel like it's necessary. This foundation, once it dries completely, it doesn't move very much. So I'm not going to powder because I just don't feel the need to. But I am going to do my eyebrows. My eyebrows are done, so now I'm going to go in with a little bit of this Wonder Pencil from NYX, and I'm just going to do the waterline of my eyes, the underneath part. I'm going to go in back with Swerve from ColourPop. And Swerve, by the way, is just a black liner. They just call it Swerve. And I'm just going to put that underneath my lash line. I hope you guys can still see this. I hope I'm still in frame. Add some intensity to the bottom lash line, and now I'm going to smoke it out using browns and coppers to match my eyelid. Grab this first orange here. I'm just going to throw that on underneath. Just like that. I'm just going to clean this up with my fingers a little bit because it went a little farther down than I want it to. But that's an easy fix, just tapping it in. Okay, with the same brush, I'm going to go ahead and use this dark brown right here. It's like a burgundy brown color. Just and I know that looks a little crazy right now, so I'm going to dab it on the upper lash line right here, just a little bit, and then we're going to make it all blend. Go ahead and toss it up a little bit, just like that. Oh my god. Just taking it on the edges and just blending it upward. So I'm really just pressing and then flipping it upward. Alright, and now, speaking of contour, let's highlight. Highlight, I'm going to use this Wet n Wild highlighting powder. This one is in Golden Flower. So I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Golden Flower Crown to highlight. And I'm just taking a Morphe M511, swirling it in there, and I'm just going to put it right down here. And up here as well. And then I'm just going to put some on the tip of my nose, because to avoid the tip of my nose, but we're trying this recently. And I don't hate it. I thought I would hate it. I don't hate it, so we're giving it a shot. Okay, and now because I can't just leave it because it's me, I need to make sure it's all kind of soaked into my face. I'm going to take some Fix Plus. I'm going to spray it on a really, really dirty Morphe sponge. and I'm gonna pat this into my face. I feel like doing that on top of any highlighter will make it blend into your skin a little bit more, and it'll kind of just make it look like you're glowing from within versus just straight up makeup, which I prefer that look when it comes to highlight. I do like the highlight to pop, but I also want it to blend. I know that's like an oxymoron, but I know there's some of you out there that know exactly what I mean. So we'll just leave it at that. For blush, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Bare Minerals The One. So this one's just kind of a mauve-y pink, but it's not like a dark mauve, it's very light mauve. Alright guys, all that is left is some mascara and some lips. So mascara, I'm going to try this little Tarte Man Eater mascara sample that I got. I just recently opened this and I'm on the fence about how I feel about it. I had it on the other day and ended up with flakes all over my face, but I do remember slightly picking at my eyelashes as the night got later and later, so that could have been 100% my fault. So we're gonna give it another shot. Let's see. Alright, so mascara is done. I'm going to go ahead and do my lips. I'm going to use this Laura Mercier lip liner in Deep Wine, and I'm going to mix it with Tarte's Delish, which is much more like warm tone orange based lip color. So we're going to see how this goes. I've never done this mix before, but we're going to try it. So my attempt with this, by the way, is to neutralize the orange in Delish, so that way I don't look so orangey, because I might be going a little overboard with the warmness of all of this happening on my face, and then this orange shirt on top of it, so we will see. Okay, I think I really like how that turned out. Yeah, I feel like it added just a little bit more burgundy and less orange to the whole lip vibe, so that way it still matches, but it doesn't look like too much, I think, hopefully. So lips are done. Am I done? Am I really done? I think I am. That's crazy. Oh, let me take this out of my hair. I think I'm done, guys. So thank you so very much for joining me today for this eye tutorial, or I should just say for this look. I guess I did the whole face really. I know this is not going to be posted before Thanksgiving, so although I was going to say it was my Thanksgiving look, in reality it's going to be just a fall holiday look. It's very warm toned. So I know for Christmas, we'll try something a little bit more cool tone for Christmas and New Year's. But right now, while it's still technically fall, we're gonna stay with the warm tones because I do love these, and I have not been able to play and really enjoy my fall makeup as much as I would like to because it's been so crazy at work. So thank you for joining me on this makeup journey today. I so appreciate it, and as always, I hope that you are doing great. Thank you for subscribing. Please turn on your notification bell. I am not posting very much these days, so the bell shouldn't get annoying, but it should let you know when I post, and therefore you don't miss a video. So thank you again very much, and as always, remember to spread love, not hate. Mwah. I love you guys. Bye. Hello! Thank you for joining me today, and as always,